Aloha and welcome back. I'm Panther and this is Bastion. With the faster strike, I might be able to get this done faster.
Prep for the course, the brushers could modify their pikes however they wanted. There wasn't time to squash every pincushion, just the ones in the way.
Damn. What time do I need for the first prize? 60 seconds. I think I can do that. I'm kind of getting sick of this aiming reticle. I've already lost. More than a few times the aiming reticle looked like it was going to hit two of them, and then the pike just flies off, only hitting one. Or none. Much fun. Every time I grunt, I've hit the dodge button to try to dodge, and no. So far. You know, fuck it. No, I'm not subjecting myself to that any further. I need to upgrade it a little bit more.
Know how Caelondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. The Army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Ooh.
Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check. Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done. Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks. Grand rails all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf. Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the place.
Those things I fucking hate.
Not much wiggle room up there near the rail.
Yeah, I figured that out. Fucking asswipe motherfucker.
Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers coughing fungus everywhere. Place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple. Of course, the Grand Rail's seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Celandian War. was right here that Zolf's forefathers decided to mix it up. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad. The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs.
So do not like those guys.
Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into Swampweed Central.
Excuse you?
Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While choking on swampweed? While peckers trying to prick you in the eye? Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
I know. How the... I would like this pike to actually aim and go where I aim it.
But then, at last, it's the end of the line.
Fuck off.
He'll be picking swampweed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him. Not just another wallflower or pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zulf. Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham! When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there. The only words the kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's the kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note.
I don't remember having this much issue aiming.
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zulf. Zulf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived. And what exactly Zulf told him. awful big lost and found under the circumstances. It wasn't fixed, it was unbroken.
Cool. Don't like the low odds of that. That's really useful. That would make that challenge a lot easier.
The shards are getting harder to find. Caelandia's army only took the best, and the best of them trained on Trigger Hill. The Triggers believed they were nothing without their rifles. Nothing beats the feel of shooting a Caelandian army carbine. Sometimes you had to take care to steady your shot. The Triggers had clearance to modify their guns however they chose. Some felt the course was too easy, so the Triggers spiced things up a bit. The kid ain't bad, but the Triggers were better.
I also got the prize. No, I can do this. I can do this. Like, this is really easy for me.
If you want to master the art of the firearm, then the place to go is Trigger Hill. Sometimes you had to shoot from the hip.
I did. Apparently I hit the target and none of the explosives. How are you missing? Don't have a guiding line that doesn't line up with the fucking shot. Just don't have it. Like, if you're going to have it offset, give a warning, or just don't have it. How? I just, the reload on it is just not, I can't.
His ears must be ringing after all that shooting. The Triggers. My brothers. Bravest men I ever knew. Sometimes I want to ask him, why do any of this? But truth is, I don't want to know. That's the way to make every shot count.
That's the one. With that, I would be able to do that challenge.
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking. He wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
Oh. I'm not ready to do this. I think I'm done with this game for this week. The mouse and keyboard help a lot and make it very doable for me. But there are still, like, off steps. The aiming reticle, the fact that you can't aim your defense most of the time. And it seems like the times that you can are the times that you're not actually getting to face the attack. It's getting really aggravating. Especially in a game that has the challenges that straight up tell you, hey, you need to do this perfectly. Cool. Then have the commands work perfectly. Anyway, I will catch you all in the next game and episode, because I'm not done with this game yet. It'll just be next week that I start it out. Until then, have fun, be safe, and aloha.